What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yesterday, if you guys can remember, you can check on this screenshot. I shared this screenshot on Instagram and I told you guys I was going to be going in. This was Great Britain Pound USD, and I told you guys I was going to be going in at this particular point, and some people even followed me on this particular trade. I think by the end of the day we made almost about $4,000 to $5,000 from this particular trade, and you can see this is the whole walkthrough. We started the trade. You can see here we're already up with almost 1,900. Here we're already up with 2,800. See, I'm sharing the screenshot as everything was going, how I was managing my trade, how I was able to maneuver everything. That was 2,800. Then on this one we had 3,400, and by the end I even made a pool. And since yesterday was Friday and the market was closing, I even made a poll where I asked people if they want me to be able to close the trade immediately or allow the trade to go into the weekend. All right, because remember, sometimes when you allow your trade to go into the weekend, when the market opens on Sunday, you can have what they call a gap in the market, and 90% of the time the gaps have always been in my favor. Meaning, if the market is going up, by the time the market opens again on Sunday night, the market must have skipped for about 100 extra pips. So if I was up for like $4,000, you will see by that time I'll be up for maybe about $8,000 or $9,000. But I made a poll where I asked people if they want me to allow the trade to go into the weekend or if they want me to close the trade. And if you can see here, about 60% of people say no, close ASAP. All right, you can see no, close ASAP, and about 40% of people say yes, leave the trade to go into the weekend. So since I told people I was going to be respecting the decision, I had to close the trade. And you can see here, I said that all the trades are closed, and I shared even the results. So we made almost about $4,000 to $5,000 on this particular trade. What exactly did I do on this particular trade, and how can you be able to do the same thing? Because I do this on a daily basis, and you guys can see here I share the entire process. It's not like something where I took maybe some few trades, then at the end of the day and I came and I'm sharing screenshots. No, I started the whole process. Okay, I'm going to be taking this trade at this level, I'm going to do this at this level, I'm going to do this, so you guys are able to trade together with me to see how I maneuver all my trade to come out with the profit I do on a daily basis. So what exactly did I do, and how can you do the same thing? Something I maximized yesterday is something they call taking advantage of trends. The trend is your friend, and trust me, in Forex trading, you are able to learn how to spot potential trends. You never make any reasonable money. All right, remember I'm saying you will never make money, but you will never make any reasonable money, because the real money in Forex trading is in trends. That's it. The real money in Forex trading is when you are able to catch a particular trend and capitalize on that particular trend. Let me show you guys example on what I'm saying. If you can see this particular chart, this is gold, SAU/USD. And on this particular chart alone, let me show you. If you guys can see here, that is gold. On this particular chart alone, before the market closed on this particular chart alone, I had almost about 22 trades. All right, almost about 22 trades. How did I have almost about 22 trades on this particular currency pair? And how did this currency pair alone? This started on, I think, November 2022, until now, I had almost about 22 trades, and it took my account from $11,000 to almost about $28,000. How did I do this? All right, this was strictly price action trading. This is not robotic trading. This is not a trade performed by Perps Pro or something. No. Today we are talking about price action trading. What did I do? All right, the same thing I did is the same thing I did yesterday to be able to make money. So that we could make money, because we made the money live on camera. So what did I do? I capitalized on this trend. All right, I capitalized on this trend. Anytime you see the market bouncing on support and resistance, the highest thing you need to be able to do is to try as much as possible to catch a trend and then compound on that trend, to catch a trend and then capitalize on that trend. So what happened? If you can see here, this was around October, and I saw the market already produce this lower low somewhere here, right? When the market came up here and produced this shoulder, you can know, if you know price action, you know what we used to call the head and shoulder pattern, right? So the market produced this first low, came up here and produced a shoulder. So the only thing I was waiting was to see now another low. and that low shouldn't be able to, it shouldn't break this particular low. As soon as I saw this particular low, what was I looking for? I was looking for a reversal candlestick, and boom, we saw this reversal candlestick somewhere here. As soon as we saw this reversal candlestick somewhere here, I opened three trade, 1, 2, 3, all with one standard lot. So by this time, I was already up with 3 lot. You see, so as soon as I see this particular structure, which becomes a double bottom, because remember this is a double bottom, as soon as I saw this particular double bottom, I opened 3 trades. I opened 3 trades with each with 1 lot, making 3 lots. So I was already having 3 lots somewhere here. Unfortunately, the market went up. My stop loss, remember my stop loss, if I'm targeting almost about 800 pips, my stop loss is going to be like 300 pips. That's a risk to reward of almost about 1:3. All right, I just need to be right 3 times out of 10 times, and I'll still be making money. So my stop loss was right down here, and we still came here and produced another bottom, forming what we call a triple bottom. So here again, I saw this particular candlestick somewhere here, which is still an engulfing candle. As soon as I saw this particular candlestick, that was still a reversal sign. I added again 1, 2, 3, making now 3 lot again. So at this particular point, I was up with six lot. I think on this particular trade, yes, the 11,000 was on a trade I took on USD JPY. On this one, I think this one was from 8,000 to almost about 35,000. I think I'll look for the screenshot and I'll be able to share the screenshot. I'll put the screenshot on the screen. All right, this one took my account. This entire trend took my account from 8,000 to more than $30,000. All right, this is a typical example of what we call a swing trade. A swing trade, because once I do this took me almost about 2 months to do all of that, but I wasn't doing anything again. I was just waiting for the market to pull back, boom, and I add more positions. I wait for the market to pull back and I add more positions. All right, so what happened? As soon as we added 3 more positions here, the market went up and break this particular shoulder. Remember here we had our shoulder. We had the neck, the shoulder, the neck again, and the shoulder was broken somewhere here. As soon as the market broke this shoulder somewhere here, it came back to do what we call the break and retest. As soon as it came back and do a break and retest somewhere here, what did I do again? I added again 1, 2, 3. I added again 3 trades. At this point in time, I already had 6 trades plus 3. I had 9 trades with 1 lot, so I had 9 lots. At this point in time, I already had 9 lots on this particular account, and all the trades were in profit. I already had 9 trades, 9 lots, and they were all in profit. See what happened? The market went up from here. Produced this one here, and as soon as we saw this particular area here and this reversal sign, I added again 9 plus 3 again. So I added again 3 somewhere here. The market went up, came back, I added again 3 somewhere here. The market pulled back again, came back, I added again 3 here. The market came back, and when I saw this full engulfing candle, I added again 3 here, and I got out of the trade somewhere here. Can you guys see this? So even if I was still on this particular trade at this point in time, I would have added again 3 more trades. As soon as I saw this full engulfing candle, I would have added again 3 more trades here. So if we count this, we'll see 3, 6, 9, 12 plus 9. That's, you see, at the beginning of the video, what did I say? I said we had 22 trades, right? So if we add all of this, we had a total of 22 trades with 22 lots on this particular trend alone. And we made we took our account from $8,000 to about $35,000. And this is exactly what I did yesterday. I told you guys, I saw the particular structure, as you can see on this screenshot. I saw the first bottom. Since it was in an uptrend and I then moved to a lower time frame, you can do this on the higher time frame, the 4-hour time frame or the daily time frame if you want to do swing, if you want to take swing positions, or if you want to day trade, you can actually take this on the 5-minute time frame or the 15-minute time frame. It's the same thing, it's the same idea, but it just depends how long you want to stay on the trade. Does it make sense? So this is the same thing I did yesterday. I saw the first bottom, and since it was in an uptrend, I was waiting for the market to give me a second bottom and a reversal sign. As soon as I saw my second bottom and my reversal sign, as you can see on the screenshot, boom, what did I do? I came in now with 5 different trades. Boom, boom, boom. So with those 5 trades, I was like, okay, since this is on a 5-minute time frame, I don't have plans on adding more trades. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to double my account from these particular positions, and I'll call this for a weekend because it was already on Friday and I didn't plan on staying on that particular trade for long. So this is the secret, guys. This is the secret If you want to be able to make money in forex trading, you need to be able to look for trends, because when you have a trend, all right, see the same thing that happened here was just something like this, all right. We had this, we got into the trade somewhere here, and as soon as the market start going up and doing this, as soon as the market starts, this is where you're going to be adding more trade. As soon as the market pull back, you add more trades here. As soon as the market pull back, you add more trades here. As soon as the market pull back, you add more trade here. And where do you trade your stop? Let's talk about managing your risks and managing your money. How do you trade your stops? As soon as I add more positions here, what will I do? I'll then shift my stop loss and put at break even. So my stop loss will be somewhere here. As soon as I add 3 more positions here, all the stop loss, I'll push this stop loss and put here. All the stop loss now will be here. As soon as I add 3 more positions here, I'll push all my stop loss and they'll all be here. And anytime the market now pulls back and trigger my stop loss, I'll know, okay, now the trend can actually be changed, because it might pull back and you actually see something like this. Meaning at that point in time, that is where the trend was already over. The market was already moving from an uptrend to a downtrend, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm fine with whatsoever profit I've made, and I'm done for the day. So trading sometimes is not magic, guys. Trading is not magic. You will see this in the market all the times. Can you see how sweet this particular trend is? The market came down, gave us the first bottom. We came back here again, gave us what? We had another bottom here, making what we call double bottom. Came back again, we had third bottom. And even if you got in here, you should still have the confidence to know that this is still part of trading. The market is still in what? In your support zone. There's something we call support and resistance zone. You trade it as a zone, not just as a line. So even if the market come here, you know the market is still in your support. All of this is called the support zone. Never call it, it's not a line. Don't call it a line, all right? Never call it a line. It's a support zone, because the market has the ability to still fluctuate in that particular zone, without changing the direction. But if you just treat it as a line, anytime the market just come and you see a candlestick like this, you say, oh, the market has already broken my support, or the market has already broken my resistance. So always treat support and resistance as a zone, not as a line. That will prevent your trade from suffering from what we call stop loss hunting, all right? Because as a zone, sorry, my computer actually shut down. Let me just put this back up. Let me just put this back on. Okay, it's fine, guys. So anyway, the computer, because I'm sharing directly from my computer to this other big computer. So on this particular one, we still have the same thing I was explaining. So always treat your support and resistance as a zone, not as a line. And another thing I also want you guys to capitalize and take from this video is always try as much as possible in forex trading to look for a trend. All right, always try to look for a trend, and then when you see a trend, what do? You capitalize. And when you see a trend, you capitalize on that trend. That is the only way you will be able to make money in forex trading. That is the only way you will be able to take trades like this or make money like this in forex trading. If you want to be part of my mentee, if you want me to mentor you, if you want to be part of Godlove University, then check out the links on the video description, where we're going to be taking you step by step from A to Z, a full blueprint course on how to make money in forex trading. This is not magical. This is out of experience, and I'm going to be walking you step by step on how you can be able to duplicate the same thing. And for you guys who are asking about Perps Pro, yes, Perps Pro is doing wonders as ever. All right, this is actually Saturday. The market is closed, but you can see on this screenshot, this is what Perps Pro was able to do within the week. So anytime we sit and we're talking, we're going around, we're traveling, Perps Pro is there doing a thing. And if you want to be able to use the same robot, check it out on the video description. Make sure you check out this video I made on price action so that you can be able to understand the same thing. Also, check out this video which is related to the same topic. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on these other videos. Peace.